with a place that is naturally serene, sprouting from the hidden depths to be unearthed, is a refuge you can call home. A town where the community's spirit blooms and fosters camaraderie among its people. A haven of experiences and a pillar of might. Just like its product, this municipality thrives in harmony with strength, sense of dignity, and independence. I am your sassy traveler, Hannah Jane. Halina't tuklasin ang kasaysayan, ganda at saya ng bayan ng Santa Maria. Dito lang sa Ganda Mo, Pangasinan.
Simulan na ang pasyalan. Pumasyal sa Pangasinan, balikan ang lahat ng papasaya. Kalula, tuklasin ang taglay na ganda. Siguradong mag-enjoy ka. Kalula, pumasyal sa Pangasinan, balikan ang lahat ng papasaya. Kalula, tuklasin ang taglay na ganda. Siguradong mag-enjoy ka. Halina't Pangasinan.
Kung Santa Maria ang next sa inyong travel list, here is what you have to take note. Kung may sariling sasakyan, dumaan lang sa NLEX papuntang Tiplex. You can exit at Rosales and just follow the signs going to Santa Maria. Travel time takes at least 2 to 3 hours. Kung magkukumute ka naman, just take a bus going to Tayug from Cubao or Dao at bumaba mismo sa bayan ng Santa Maria. The travel time might take 3 to 4 hours depending on traffic, and bus fare ranges from 400 to 500 pesos. Every path you take feels like a step closer to home. The 17 feet tall statue of the Virgin Mary welcomes you once you reach the ark as a sign of arrival to the town. This figure of a mother and child stands as a representation of the faith, kindness, and humility of the locals. The monument defines the strong connections of the residents to their beliefs and solidifies Santa Maria's undying love by following her life and her virtues. Our Lady of the Pillar Shrine stands in a small picnic area with some park benches and tables where you can enjoy the cool breeze and snacks with friends and family. Ayon sa kasaysayan, ang Santa Maria ay dati lamang barangay ng Tayug na ngayon ay karatig bayan na. At ang naging palatandaan ng beginning at end ng municipality na ito ay ang mga pinagkukuhanan ng tubig ng mga tao noon. At ngayon, ito ay nagsilbing wishing well sa mga turista at sa mga locals dito sa Santa Maria. Umaasa sila na matutupad ang kanilang kahilingan sa pamamagitan ni Nuestra Señora del Pilar. As you stand beside the welcome ark of Santa Maria and gaze upon her serene presence, you'll feel a profound sense of homecoming, a comforting embrace that draws you closer to her divinity. In this space, you're not merely a guest, you belong. Where the divine presence of this town's patroness stands as a gleam of encouragement, solace, and eternal love. Amidst the tranquility of a distant town, history chimes through the air. A circular form serves as a shelter, a living representation of a blissful fate where the locals are known for. Only a 2 to 3 minute walking distance from the town center, you'll see a symbol that is deeply embedded in the town's rich story and its legacy. This stands as a sanctuary to the town's enduring belief and resilience. With its existence through the ages, the roof solidifies the faith and unity that binds the community. Ito yung Dipila Bell. Dipila Bell ay galing po sa barangay na Magbagan, isang barangay dito sa Santa Maria, kung saan located ang dating chapel ng aming bayan. Before po kasi ay ang sentro ng bayan namin ay nasa Magbagan, which is nilipat po dito, kaya po napangalanan siyang Magbagan kasi binagbag yung dating market kasama nung chapel at inilipat po dito sa Poblacion East. At ngayon, na-recover po nila yung Dipila Bell at nilagay po nila dito as memorabilia. Sa kabila naman po ay yung clay ng pila, which is ang pinaniniwalaan na pumoprotekta sa town from the typhoons and floods na nangyayari. May kwento po kasi yan. Sabi po ng mga matatanda dati, merong dumating na isang matanda and naniniwala po sila na ang Santa Maria before ay tinitirahan ng mga taong mababait at hospitable. So pinakain po nila yung matanda at pinainom po nila kasi po beggar po siya. And after po nun, sinabi po ng matanda, "Addanto ti sumangpet nga dilubyo, ket saan kayo nga baybayan." Afterwards, nagkaroon daw po ng malakas na typhoon and it leaves the Santa Maria safe. Hindi po na-flood ang Santa Maria despite na yung mga kalapit na barangay ay nabahana. So pinaniniwalaan po ng mga taga Santa Maria na ang matandang yon ay si Our Lady of the Pilar. From afar, you can still hear the whispers of its rare tale, beckoning you to return and explore further. Aside from its physical form, it symbolizes a boundless time of traditions and beliefs that puts communities together. The Dipila Bell, which stands in front of the Our Lady of the Pilar Parish Church, will leave footnotes to cherish opportunities and celebrate devotion.
Historical point of view and from the account of people living in the municipality of Santa Maria, Santa Maria was already the name which was founded on January 10, 1855. There was a history which has been recorded that the former name is Barrio de Pila, and that was maybe before 1855. But when I made research on the veracity of the account done during that time, it is not a barangay of Tayug. I made research on this and I found out that it is Santa Maria itself. And the name of our town has been taken from the name of the Virgin Mary, which happened that a certain missionary came to this place, and because it was the feast day of the Virgin Mary, he called it Santa Maria. So that's the name. Word Dipila, which has been annexed to our town, it is only a matter of distinguishing and to highlight the unique identity of our municipality, which has been a language of every Santa Marian before, because of the fact that there are too many towns whose name is Santa Maria. So what is the most significant event that took place in our municipality? I think it is date of that is on the year 1907, when Santa Maria regained its independence from local governance, because it has been merged with the municipality of Tayug, and through a special law of returning back those smaller municipalities has been merged with bigger municipalities so that in order that they would have governance of themselves, the area of local administration, so that Santa Maria now is geared towards progress and development as it is independent on its own already.
Halina't Pangasinan.
Lemonade Hotel, Camp John Hay, your gracious host in Baguio City. For inquiries and reservations, call us at 0917-526-7049 or 074-300-6525 or email us at rsvn.lemonade@amg.com. Lemonade Hotel, your gracious host in Baguio City.
Halina't Pangasinan.
Founded with the purpose to be a corner of education, its walls have witnessed momentous events that contributed to the rich history of the magnificent Santa Maria. The building stood tall and weathered since its construction in the year 1920 at the very center of the town. It mirrors the vibrant past and ignites the spirit of the town's youth in the present times.
The Gabaldon building of the Santa Maria East Integrated School was originally designed by architect William Parsons. These structures were part of the Gabaldon School buildings initiated during the American occupation in the early 20th century and aimed at providing accessible education to Filipino communities. The Gabaldon building, constructed on March 19, 1920, under the leadership of Assemblyman Isauro Gabaldon. The building was named after him. It holds historical significance as a symbol of early American colonial architecture in the Philippines.
Well, Gabaldon building showcases the cultural heritage of our town, Santa Maria, and it depicts how strong and resilient the people is, just like this Gabaldon building. And so we are encouraging everyone, especially the students, to come and visit this old building because it has a rich culture depicting the story of Santa Maria.
It was originally called East Central School and has witnessed numerous town hall meetings, became a hospital, and during tough times, it also became an evacuation center. It was later restored in the year 2016 without compromising its original structure and is now called Santa Maria East Integrated School and continues to be the heart of the town. As you exit the Gabaldon building, carry the unique glimpse into the heart of Santa Maria's past. Reflect on the rich history woven into its very foundation. The building always stands as a testament of commitment of Santa Marians. The truth within these walls continues to immerse in ancestry's embrace, where every corner holds a tale. surrounded by plants you can buy in a destination here in Barangay Paitan, only 5 to 7 minutes away from the town proper. Serving as a sanctuary that fosters flowers and plants, which has been a destination for tourists to visit. Chorritos Garden has an impressive landscape view with potted and hanging assorted ornamental plants such as bromeliad, ferns, cactus, monstera, and many more.
Actually, hobby ko lang talaga ang pagkahalaman. Hanggang sa dumami ng dumami, may nag-encourage sa akin na Fred na magbenta. Kaya yun na, hanggang since 2009, nag-umpisa na po akong magbenta. 20 square meter lang siguro yung pinag-umpisahan ko sa harap lang ng bahay namin noon. Hanggang lumaki na po ng ganito. From 20 square meters siguro to nasa 3,000 square meters na po itong merong mga halaman. Kasi sa adenium pa lang libo na po yun sa anthurium libo na rin po yung nakatanim namin. Even yung mga bromeliads na sa libo na rin po. Ang mga customers namin outside Pangasinan talaga, outside Santa Maria. Yung mga dayo from La Union, Isabela, Ilocos, may mga customers po kami. Talagang nakaka-proud kasi yung pagod, pawis mo na parang ini-invest mo dito sa paghahalaman, na-appreciate ng kababayan natin.
Embrace the plantito and plantita in you. Enjoy a variety of plants. Dahil ang pagpunta sa Chorritos Garden ay libre. You can also enjoy activities such as photoshoots and plant shopping. Bawal man ang outside food and drinks, but you can quench your thirst as they offer drinks and a beautiful landscape view of Barangay Paitan by the view deck.
Well, Chorritos Garden helps a lot in the tourism industry of Santa Maria. Chorritos Garden has been known to other towns, not only here in Santa Maria, but also other provinces like Ilocos and even in Manila. Because of her many plants which have many varieties, everybody is coming here in this place not only to see these plants, but also to buy for their gardens, especially for those who are plantitos and plantitas. So I am encouraging everybody to please come here in our town and find Chorritos Garden so you can choose the plants you want in your garden.
Tunay ngang tayo'y mayaman kung likas na pamana ng kalikasan ay inaalagaan. Through gardening, we cultivate not just plants, but the legacy of sustaining our connection to nature. It symbolizes a commitment, guaranteeing a generous future for the community that strengthens the shelters of our nature's gift.
Halina't Pangasinan.
Looking for a place to stay in Baguio City? Find your calm at Hotel Supreme. A good dip at their pool. Clean and comfortable rooms with a view. Accommodating staff. You can also enjoy a sip of coffee at their coffee shop. Good food for a good mood at their restaurants. Spacious halls for events, and many more. A perfect balance of business and relaxation, all at Hotel Supreme.
Halina't Pangasinan.
engage into the treasure cherished by this town. Uncover the story behind this humble yet extraordinary product and prepare to be amazed by the picture of sustainability, innovation, and community pride. Sprouted from one simple process but can be used in 100 ways that is enough to contribute to the town's sustainability and growth. It's undeniable that this rich umami-flavored goodness is worth the recognition, salutation, and celebration.
We are having our annual Mushroom Festival. Every year, we are promoting our OTOP, the one town, one product of our municipality, which is mushroom. Now, etong festival na to shows unity. Nandito ang 23 barangays from the barangay councils down to the SK, and also all the schools and our stakeholders. So that makes our Mushroom Festival more interesting, showing the unity of all the Santa Marians. Area Santa Maria!
The much-awaited annual celebration and commemoration of giving tribute to the one and true symbol of Santa Maria that paves the way in sustaining livelihood, rich culture, and unique identity among its people and all of its land. So grab your festive hats and join a spontaneous and a spectacular event of unity and joy that awaits every corners of the town.
Progressive yung event throughout the years kasi every year kasama kami sa event, nakikita natin na mas lalong gumaganda yung yung parade, yung festival as a whole.
Yung peaceful ngayon ang Santa Maria, handa ang patakaran ng ating butihing mayor.
Nakaka-enjoy po dahil ang daming tao dito mismong bayan kasi nakikita naman po natin na dami pong mga decoration.
Our celebration here in Santa Maria shall serve as an instrument to renew our solidarity and towards the revitalization. Together, we bring this community to the bright tomorrow as we aspire for.
As a celebration of harmonizing nature and culinary brings out the creativity of the locals with a sense of pride and a sight of might. The Mushroom Festival does not just uphold a festivity of the town's product, but a spirit of a prosperous journey of entailing livelihood and craftsmanship. Nothing but thanks to the Santa Maria's best mushroom products.
Ang Santa Maria po ay mayroong OTOP na mushroom. Ito po ang napagkaisahan dito sa lalawigan ng Santa Maria, Pangasinan, na ang mushroom o ang kabuting pamaipay ang siyang maging one town, one product o OTOP. Sapagkat dito po namin nakita na ang mushroom ay maraming naitutulong. Ang mushroom sa Santa Maria ay hindi lamang lumalabas tuwing tag-ulan, kung hindi ito ay all year round. So, summer or rainy season, kami po ay mayroong mushroom. Dahil ang Santa Maria ay mayroon na ring 7 pribadong gumagawa ng mushroom at sila na mismo ang gumagawa ng mga iba't ibang produkto katulad ng mushroom sisig, mushroom chips. Marami po nagagawa talaga dito sa mushroom na ito katulad ng pizza pie, nagawa rin dito sa mushroom. At isa pa, ang mushroom ay isang malaking produkto dito sa Santa Maria, no, kung saan dito rin sila nakakakuha ng maitutulong sa pagpapaaral na kanilang mga anak. Ang mushroom, dahil sa aming pagtuturo sa aming mga barangay officials, barangay na mga kababaihan, na ituturo po namin sa kanila kung papaano ang paggawa ng kabuting pamaypay. At ito po, kung naging eksperto na kayo sa paggawa ng kabuting pamaypay, malaki po talaga ang naitutulong nito. Malaki ang improvement doon sa kabuhayan ng mamamayan ng taga Santa Maria.
One of the farms dedicated to mushroom cultivation, spanning 2,800 square meters and nestled in Barangay Kauplasan, Evelyn's Mushroom stands as a beacon of thriving agriculture and presenting an extensive range of mushroom-derived products. Among their highlights is their best-selling mushroom pizza, a culinary delight best not to be missed.
Nag-start po ako dito sa mushroom production noong year 2019, 18 to 19. Magmula nung na-ESF po kami. Naisip ko, zero balance talaga, sir. So naisip ko na, coincidence naman na nag-training po ako dito before na maisip ang baboy namin. Nag-training po ako dito sa about mushroom growing sa PSU. So, nai-apply ko. Dito ko in-apply ngayon. Kailangan kasi whatever na mangyari sa buhay mo, life must go on. Di ba po? As a businesswoman, tuloy-tuloy lang yan. Huwag kang give up. So, dito po nagsimula po ako ng 2019 as a fruit production lang sana. Ito lang po, isang building lang po na half. Kaso lang, nagka-problema kami. Nag-harvest kami ng 17 kilos, 15 to 17 kilos for 4 times a week. Ngayon, nagka-problema po ako sa marketing na naman. So, naisip ko na mag-aral, mag-training sa food processing ng mushroom. So, yun po, na unti-unti nagkaroon na po. Online lang po ng pizza, mga pickles, kimchi, ano pa yun, yung mga empanada, yun lang po, online yung pizza. Makakatulong siya, sir, kasi mai-promote mo, mai-advertise mo yung benefit ng mushroom. So, yun nga po, ang bala ko nga po maging pick and pay kasi marami yung knowledge ng tao. Aram nila na ang mushroom, oyster, mga ganon. Pero actually, hindi pa nila nakikita. So, yung plano na papasukin sa, ipasok sa turismo, pwede pong educational or training center ito, na i-develop na training center para sa livelihood ng mga tao.
Ginagawa po namin ang Mushroom Cook Fest during festival dahil kung hindi kami magluluto ng iba't ibang putahe ng mushroom, maaaring magsawa yung mga anak namin o yung mga karatig barangay namin. Kung kaya dito sa pagluluto namin ay maipapakita talaga ang talento ng bawat magsasaka para maging acceptable sa kanilang lahat ang mushroom. Ang pag-uusapan natin na walang twist, magsasawa kaagad yung mga bata, yung mga matatanda. Kung kaya ginagawa namin ito para naman lumabas ang talino ng bawat isa at lalong tangkilikin ng bawat isa ang aming mushroom.
The full spectrum of mushrooms from field to fork all at once only in this town. Wonder through the phenomenal feat, tantalize your taste buds at the cookfest, and delve into the laboratory of tastefulness. Celebrate the extraordinary journey of this humble yet versatile ingredient of the town.
Of course, Santa Maria is at the center of 6 municipalities actually, namely Tayug, Asingan, Rosales, Balungaw, Umingan, and San Quintin. Nasa sentro po tayo, and of course, our One Town, One Product policy program, which is mushroom. Sentro ng fiesta natin ngayon na ini-encourage namin, binibigyan namin ng konting punan yung mga gusto mag-avail, mag-produce ng mushroom. Kaya yan ang OTOP namin, One Town, One Product policy. Aside from that, ang Santa Maria, ang isa sa major producer ng aggregates dito sa Northern at Central Luzon. Kumukuha rito ang mga probinsya ng Bataan, Pampanga, Bulacan, Tarlac, Nueva Ecija, Pangasinan at saka La Union. Ang aggregates, ang susunod na isa sa mga produkto ng Santa Maria na isinusulong namin. Since sinimulan ng dating Secretary Robredo yung Seal of Good Local Governance, we have been awarded 6 times sa SGLG, and of course, good financial housekeeping. At ang maipagmamalaki namin ngayon, ang bayan ng Santa Maria ay drug-free. Ang tagline ng Santa Maria since naupo ang Vice Mayor ngayon, then Mayor Teodoro Ramos, is Area Santa Maria, which means arangkada, pag-arangkada ng Santa Maria moving forward. Kaya nai-encourage ang mga constituents ng Santa Maria na kahit sa nagdaang pandemya, patuloy pa rin tayong lumalaban at nagiging matatag sa gitna ng mga trahedya. Existing na yung Eco Park natin na nandito sa tabi ng Agno River, na sinimulan din ng aking father nung siya pa ang mayor, na pinagpatuloy ko yung mga programa ng tourism na na-install lang nung pandemya. Pero I've allocated some funds to improve the tourism facilities in the Eco Park para ma-revive yung mga facilities doon sa Eco Park. Iniimbitahan ko po kayong pumasyal para makita naman ang mga produkto at mga lugar dito sa Santa Maria, ma-experience nyo. Of course, ang produkto po namin dito, aside from mushroom, mga gulay talaga, mais, tabako. Pasyalan nyo po ang Santa Maria. Sigurado pong masisiyahan kayo sa pagpunta nyo dito.
legend that shared lessons in faith, fervor, and commitment is a town like no other. Journey through the wonders that spring up like mushrooms in this captivating place, and let the magic of this town leave an everlasting impression. There's power in its femininity, strength in its humility, and values in its story. With this beautiful mantra, be proud and say, Arya Santa Maria! It is a great privilege to host this episode for my municipality's tourism. As someone who is born and raised in this municipality, all this time I thought that my town isn't a tourist destination. But surprisingly, because of this show, I have discovered so many things about my town. Santa Maria is actually a tourist destination. It is beautiful and wealthy of cultural heritage. My most favorite part was covering the Mushroom Cookfest, where we tried all the amazing mouth-watering delicacies made of mushroom. I never realized how much potential our product has. The people I work with are amazing, and it's great to discover beautiful things in Santa Maria with them. Aside from all of these rainbows and cupcakes in this experience, I become aware of what support I could give to make an impact in our dear motherland, Santa Maria. I will surely bring this core memory forever in my heart. Ay Ayaten Kalaunay, Santa Maria.